Folks, the debate around who killed Draco the Ruler is raging on. There's some new theories that are going around. Poetic Flakko is apparently teasing new information that wasn't known yesterday. There's been an explosive podcast on No Jumper, and everybody involved in the situation is absolutely terrified of getting exposed right now. So, this has been going around. This is Poetic Flakko speaking out. He said that he's dropping his nuke soon. He said the killer will be revealed soon, and none of the names being thrown around are the killer. He's dropping on Friday at 2 p.m. Hashtag we know the truth, which is Draco's catchphrase. Now, I did a video about this yesterday. I covered some of the rumors that are going around on Reddit. I didn't make it up. It's not my research, but they've been saying on Reddit that, you know, a couple of names that might have had something to do with the murder of Draco the Ruler could be YG's bodyguard. They're saying he's somebody that's of interest in this case. They're saying that, you know, the man that was sat right next to Munchie B and Red Bull in that Street TV interview. So they're talking about Baby Dot, basically. They're saying that he might have had something to do with it. But now we're hearing from Flakko that basically none of the names that have been going around are the names. And there's actually been another name that has been brought up. So another YouTuber, King AK47. Now people are saying that he beat Flakko to it. He uploaded a video yesterday called Draco the Ruler's Killer revealed it as DJ Mustard's right-hand man, Smiley, from Jungle's This Is the Real Story. Okay, and people are saying they got all the info off Reddit. That's not really what happened. They're saying, you know, a lot of people don't believe it. Now, I've got, there's a little clip of this going around where King AK-47 is allegedly kind of exposing exactly what happened. So let's see a little bit of this clip, and we can hear what at least Flakko is saying isn't the genuine theory, but it definitely is interesting.
Ruler, his name is Smiley from Jones. He's a Black P Stone. Dude who killed Draco the Ruler, his name is Smiley from Jones. He's a Black P Stone. This is Mustard, DJ Mustard's right-hand man. Mustard, yeah, I see you been keeping this, and all that shit. Stay away from that nigga. So let me give y'all a little breakdown on Smiley. So Smiley was actually sentenced to life in prison before. And he also, you know, was convicted of a murder. He beat it. The nigga beat it. And in jail, he was known, you know, for wielding shit and being very good with a certain thing. You see what I'm saying? So if you go back to the video, you're going to see a short, stocky nigga. When you see Ralphie the Plug go up the kick, fake kick, and then he run, don't look at them running. You got to look over there, and you will see Draco catching the fade, and he get iced. You see what I'm saying? Well, that's the dude that iced him. Smiley from Jones. So, 100% fact stamp. Niggas from out there know. So, it ain't CK Chief, even though he was there. It ain't other dude, even though he was there. This is facts. Everybody know this shit. So, what really happened was, because y'all know I got to give y'all cliffhangers is, niggas knew Draco the Ruler was going to perform. You see what I'm saying? They knew. Draco kind of caused his own demise. So, Draco on the small stage performing, and he couldn't get in with a lot of people. He could only get in with like 10 people. Even though he was there with more, he could only get in with like 10, and Draco wasn't feeling that. YG was performing on the big stage. So he got in with a whole bunch of motherfuckers. And because of the security guard gloves, they was able to get in with knives and all type of shit. And, you know, gloves was working his hand and all that shit. That's what ties back to YG. So because of that, now it's already been shit brewing. You see what I'm saying? This was going to get the niggas nailed because it always been shit brewing. So they performed at the fake Lil Rolling Loud shit. Draco the Ruler ended up seeing these niggas. Now this is after Wack 100 got put on his ass by a young nigga. This after that. Draco the Ruler and his homies actually approached these niggas. Yeah, Draco the Ruler and his homies actually approached these niggas. So it wasn't no holding Draco blood or nothing. But then all hell break loose. Y'all see what y'all see on camera. Draco the Ruler loses his life.
So he's claiming it's somebody called Smiley. All right, now says, see, now they're throwing out several names. Ain't no one gonna get caught up for it. So far we heard Smiley and gloves, but it was multiple dudes with knives, so it could have been more than one killer. Technically, we did see the video, and there was 100 bloods. He probably got stabbed by at least 3-4 different dudes. I'm telling you, this internet MS don't know nothing. It's all speculations. They ain't going to catch no one. People saying agreed if his killer was going to get caught, it would have happened by now. Dude will probably get caught years later because one of his own homies got caught in their own situation and gave him up to come home. So a lot of people feeling like this ain't actually meaning anything. This is crazy. Draco was proud for beating a murder case, and the guy who killed him beat a murder case. Damn. People saying Flakko doesn't have to say anything. Everybody's rushing to get the content. lot of people wondering who this is. Now, interestingly enough, he mentioned Wack apparently being there. There's a viral clip that's now going around where apparently Wack is basically talking on the situation and giving his opinion. There's a couple of Wack clips that are actually going around from his own live and also in a live with academics. So let's hear a couple of Wack clips, see what he had to say.
It's a whole edited clip of everything he's done. And he got Draco music playing in the back with a bottle that he probably say he passed. That's what he say. And he poking himself in the neck. Okay, when the autopsy report comes back and says he died from a knife wound of a neck.
So, you know, Wack's giving it some interesting angles, okay? People are saying they're making it seem like what Munchie said about passing the bottle to the killer sparked a 4-year investigation, just like how Adam tried to say what Smack said caused the Hoover indictment, when really the cops have been investigating them all for years. Now, that is true. People saying what Munchie said on the internet wasn't smart at all. Why would you even say that you and Draco and killers passed bottles to each other? But really what's happened is that's kind of reignited interest in this. No doubt people were looking into this for several years. The feds have clearly been investigating this. It's no secret. This is another clip from Wack talking to academics where he actually claimed that Draco would have been alive if he'd have been right with him when that all went down.
Respectfully, if he would have did what he was supposed to do, he probably would have, that wouldn't have happened that night. We waiting for him for an hour to protect him, and he wasn't showing up. We was 100 deep in there. I had 100 tickets. I was 100
Oh, you were supposed to roll with you?
On my mama, he was. We waited for him. We had his brother, everybody with us. He was supposed to show up. He was on some Jay-Z shit. I'll be there in 10 minutes. After an hour, bro, he wasn't she was a no-show. My artist like, Wack, we held for an hour. We know what you're trying to do. The nigga ain't showing up. We already been on stage. I had Coyote, True Car, Game, and Blueface. I had 100 tickets and 4 trailers that night. And I told him, come on in, we're going to get you in and get you out. When he didn't show up, by the time we got in the sprinters and got to the freeway, we got the call. He was unalive. They killed him.
So since all this drama's been going on, Flakko has put out a few different responses. He did a full video on his channel that's worth checking out. But this is a clip that's going viral where Flakko's basically just speaking on Munchie B being upset with him for basically, as this post says, knowing who killed Draco. But again, there's been a lot of speculation about who is the name that Flakko is going to put out there. There's been 3 names that have been put out here now. Flakko is saying none of them are correct, even what King AK-47 is saying. So I'm very, very curious to know what he's going to put out there on Friday.
But Munchie B know for a fact, I know who murdered Draco the Ruler. He knows for a fact that he knows how I know. So this is why he's panicking. This is why he's worried. It's not because I'm not dropping it sooner, because what sense does that make? You hate me because I'm not dropping the content you hate as fast as I could? No, he's upset that he knows that I know the information. He knows for a fact I know the information. And he's upset that I'm releasing that information to the public because the public deserves to know who murdered one of the most promising LA rappers of all time. And I'm sorry. No amount of calls to No Jumper, no amount of politicking or trying to put pressure on Adam is going to stop me from dropping that content. I'm dropping it, buddy. And when I drop it, it's going to be a holiday in LA.
So he's really rubbing it in Munchie's face for sure, right? People saying Munchie for sure got drunk at No Jumper, tried to bang on Flakko for talking about Draco, and basically he loose-lipped that his homie might have had something to do with it, all right? It says the smirking and laughing and smiling tone is what makes people hate Flakko so much. The major difference between him and Traplo Ross is that Ross respects the dead. I don't think Flakko was disrespecting the dead, to be honest, okay? People saying that he's really celebrating people being killed, but really he's actually trying to celebrate, you know, exposing the person who killed Draco the Ruler and really the fight for justice for Draco, which I do support, but I do feel like the way Flakko's going about it, he's definitely rubbing Munchie's face in it, maybe a little bit more than is necessary, right? So he's put out another message talking about how he found out who killed Draco the Ruler. I think this might be old, but let's watch this because I haven't seen this yet.
I found out who killed Draco the Ruler. Now all the big, bad, tough niggas want to kill me. I mean, why would you want to threaten somebody who got a detective on speed dial? Do you? And to all y'all, Frosty the Snowman, you calling at him, letting at him know that if I drop it, you gonna hold No Jumper accountable, you going to jail too. Y'all stop playing, man. This ain't for no play. I'm really a rat for real, man.
So he's saying he really a rat for real, right? People saying these Inglewood dudes and not smart. Then Flakko said he's going to expose Draco's killer, but he hasn't mentioned any names yet or said where they're from. Munchie immediately gets upset and starts making noise, and now Frosty's messaging Adam22 and threatening him. It's making it so obvious who is involved. Now look, okay, I saw the names that I was posted on Reddit. I've not done any deeper digging, all right? Flakko's talking about he's got all these kind of sources. I don't really know what else is going to come out. King AK-47 has put forward his theory, but Flakko has made it very clear the names that have been put out there are not the names of the people who actually did this. I want to know who did this. Okay, we've been trying to get to the bottom of this for years. Sounds like Flakko's got the information. Now, I would love to see Flakko and Munchie B somehow piece it up, but I don't think that's going to happen. This has gotten way too personal. Everybody has now gotten involved. Everybody's given their opinion on this, and I think we're going to have to wait until Friday. So, look, we're all going to be waiting for Flakko to upload Friday, all right? Hopefully, he comes through and he delivers what everybody is waiting for, and we'll actually find out, at least in his opinion, definitively who killed Draco the Ruler. And it makes me wonder if he does really reveal it and this really is the person responsible. Will there be an arrest soon after? Will people be saying that he's the police and he's responsible and he's the reason that an arrest was made? And do the LAPD really sit around waiting for YouTubers to make videos before they actually make arrests? I don't think I actually believe that. So I really don't know. But I'll let you guys know when I find out exactly what's going on with this. This is definitely a very big story. One of the biggest stories in LA street politics that I've covered in a while since the Big U situation. And if there actually is justice for Draco the Ruler eventually, that would be one of the biggest LA street rap stories. Full stop. Okay, so I'll keep you guys updated if I hear any more. For now, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching this one. Peace.